Hello everyone. Hi. Thanks for coming today. If you're not here yet, it's okay. We're gonna save this just like I've done my previous classes so you can take them later. Today's class, we're doing a little something different. What that means is that today is a donation-based class. Usually I do these classes for you guys for free. And then if you want to donate, cool. But if not, if it is within your means, any amount whatsoever, today's class, I am donating all proceeds to the ACLU. So the American Civil Liberties Union. And you can either donate it directly to me. I put in my info on how to do that, and then I will send it over. If you choose to do it on your own, that's awesome. Just let me know about it because I want to thank you so much for it. So you might be joining to do a little bit of yoga today. You might be joining just to see what kind of pants Brant decided to wear today. But we're gonna move, and please know that always this class is at your own pace. Do what feels good for you. Know that you can take breaks whenever you need to. It's been a really intense time, and I'm just grateful that I'm able to share this with you guys, maybe give you an opportunity just to be able to clear your mind, to move your bodies, and do what you need to do. And I see some people popping up. It's really exciting. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Bridget. How's it going? Cool. So if you have a mat, get ready. If not, you don't need one. Maybe a little bit of water. And if you're following along with the playlist, today's playlist is on my Spotify. I posted it on Instagram and on Facebook, and the playlist is called Be the Change. So when you're ready, meet on your mats. So if you have your playlist queued up, go ahead and get it started. Again, that's going to be the Be the Change playlist, and we will get started. Today, we're going to get started in reclined bound angle pose. So Supta Baddha Konasana. That means draw the soles of your feet together to touch and let your knees fall out nice and wide. And then slowly start to roll down onto your back. Lower all the way down. Just kind of wiggle it out. Find your space. You can let your arms rest down by your sides. Option to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Maybe it feels better for you for your arms to extend up overhead. And as you lay here, go ahead and close your eyes. Let your lips part. And feel what goes on throughout your body. Is your mind wandering? Can you draw it here? And so today we're going to find a little bit of focus. That focus today is on staying in those uncomfortable spaces. And sometimes we work to get ourselves out of it. We focus in on how do we get out of this. Instead, can you stay? What can you do within your mind, your body, to stay in that uncomfortable space? So find some stillness. And then as your focus starts to shift, bring it into your breath. Maybe you can feel your belly rise and fall. Your chest and your lungs. And let each breath become a bit longer than the last. Breathe in through your nose, fill up. Big open mouth exhale, let that go. Take another like that, breathe in. And breathe out. Set a pace to your breath today that keeps you present. Let it be a little bit longer and fuller than how you breathe throughout the rest of your day. Reach down, grab for the outside edges of your knees. Close your legs together. Then hug your knees into your chest. Keep your spine down and start to make circles on the ceiling with your knees. And feel Feel your tailbone and your back massage into the earth. Take it into the other direction. Find those circles. Take your knees back to the center. And supine twist. Let your knees fall over towards the left side of your mat. Maybe tee your arms out or goalpost your arms and gaze over towards the right. And as we're just starting to warm up, just starting to be present here, let this come naturally. Maybe you feel a little bit tight, and that's okay. But again, those long breaths are what takes us a little deeper, right? So breathe in. And exhale, let yourself fall a little closer towards the earth. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale takes you back to center. Then let your knees fall over to the right, gaze to the left. Find that supine twist. Let your head and neck be part of this, and maybe your eyes are still closed. It's okay if your knees are a little bit separate, they don't touch all the way down, that's okay. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale brings you back to center, hug your knees in. And exhale, happy baby pose. Let your knees come wide of your hips. Soles of your feet face towards the sky. Now you can grab behind your knees. You can grab onto your ankles, or maybe it's the soles of your feet. Just bring all of your spine, the back of your head down to your mats. A little wiggle here feels good. Maybe a bit rock side to side. And straighten out one leg and then the other. Again, find that warm up. Little grunts are okay. And take another round of breath here. And then draw your knees back into your chest. Give a squeeze. Rock lengthways on your spine a couple of times. And then roll up into a tabletop position. So plant your palms down, send your knees back. And once you're in your tabletop, find cow pose here. So sink your belly down towards your mat and lift your gaze up to the sky. Exhale, cat pose. Round your spine and gaze towards your belly. Inhale, cow. Bring it down. And exhale, cat round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continue to move here on your own. And take the warm-up spaces that you need. So where do you feel that tightness? Where do you feel the tension holding on within your body? Just move into it. You can still close your eyes here. It's a great way to really connect inside rather than paying attention to what's happening outside. Move your head, your neck, your shoulders, your hips. This stretch can feel good here too. If you missed that little bit of child's pose at the beginning, you are welcome to take it here. And so we'll take a few more rounds of breath just to find that space. And slowly work your way back into tabletop position. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Stretch it out. Bend your elbows, bend your knees. Shake it out side to side. Do you feel a little tight into your hamstrings and your calves, perhaps your shoulders? When you're ready, settle into a still down dog. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Suction cups the palms of your hands down to the mat.
Gaze up towards your thighs. Big breath in. Big breath out. Stay here in this shape. Walk your feet just a little bit closer towards your hands, about a full step closer. We'll take a down dog twist here. So right hand stays down to your mat. Inhale. And exhale, take your left hand, grab for the outside edge of your right foot, or inside if that works better. Pull your chest through. Gaze underneath your left arm. So send your heels even closer towards the earth. Hips still high. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back to your down dog. We'll take it to the other side. Inhale here. And exhale, twist. Bring it over towards the left. So right hand comes to your left leg. Send it through. This is a pretty big stretch right in the beginning of class. Don't worry about it. This one's challenging if you really feel it into your body. Take another inhale. One more exhale. Come back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, walk your feet slowly behind your knees. Let your feet stay at hip width distance and take ragdoll here. Bend your knees even more. Hang your head down. And then grab on opposite elbows. Maybe you interlace your hands behind your head. Could be a nice shoulder stretch. It's totally up to you what you need here. But just let your upper body hang heavy. The weight of your upper body will give you more of that stretch into your hamstrings and through your low back. A little movement sometimes can feel good, a sway or rock your head. Maybe just bob up and down. Come back into those long breaths, right? Where you feel uncomfortable, that's where your breath gets a little bit longer. Now release your hands down to your mat. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Maybe a slight sliver of space between your heels. Inhale, slowly roll up to standing. Feel bone stack on top of bone as you come all the way up. Chin to chest. Your head is the last thing to rise all the way up. Maybe roll your shoulders up into your ears and down your back. Broaden through your chest. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart. Stay in those uncomfortable spaces. This is where we learn. This is where we grow. Listen. Listen to your body. Listen to what it tells you. Take another big breath in. Big breath out. Let your arms rest down by your sides. Inhale, mountain pose. Arms reach up overhead. Hold and breathe here. Lengthen up through your body. Get as long and tall as you can get. And as you reach even higher, draw your shoulders down and back. Create space into your low back by pulling your low belly up and in. Take a breath in here. Exhale, back bend. Open wide through your arms and gaze up towards the sky. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, mountain, reach it up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips and take your fingertips all the way down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, hold, and breathe here. So this is an active posture, and sometimes we rush through it. So let's hold it for a moment. That means that your hands either press into the tops of your mat, the tops of your feet, or into your legs. It could even be up to your thighs. But lengthen out through your spine, weight in your toes. Heels are light. I know we're here a little bit longer than normal. Take another breath in. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms, step your feet back. Again, let's hold this here, right? We rush through the things that we don't want to be in, so instead just be in this. Push up and away from the earth. Create all of that room between your mat and between your body. And feel your core start to engage, maybe a little bit of shake. Inhale, press into your toes, shift your weight forward. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down to your belly. We'll take Cobra Pose 3 times. So tops of your feet are down, big toes touch, palms by your ribcage. Inhale, lift your chest up. And it's okay if your palms lift off of your mat. Maybe you use your fingertips to press and find a little bit more space. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes toes under. Inhale, high plank or tabletop press straight up. Exhale, downward facing dog, send it back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step walk, or maybe you float your feet behind your hip. Inhale, halfway lift. Remember, engage. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach it all the way up. Exhale, back bend, broaden and open. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Bring it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms. Step back. Go slow. Inhale, press into your toes. Shift forward. Exhale, option to go halfway down this time. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip to the tops of your feet. Chest shines forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press it up and back. One more time through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, move top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, back bend, Anubhita. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Now you got options here. You can take it down to that cobra. We did it first. If you choose to do upward facing dog, keep your thighs off your mat. Maybe you just skip it and go straight to down dog. That's okay too. Breathe in here. Let it go. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Stack your right hip on top of your left. Now breathe here. Square your shoulders down to the earth. So your upper body's going to want to follow along. Instead, press firmly into both palms. Your shoulder comes down. Your right shoulder comes down in line with your left. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Land your right foot between your palms. Inhale, grounded twist. Left hand stays down. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Now breathe here. Instead of all your weight coming down into your right hand, instead can you press up and away and feel that little bit of extra lift. Maybe a little more space comes into your outer hips. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Both hands come down. Inhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down. Open up. Now find your breath. Widen out through your stance. Now how wide can you get into your feet? As you lunge into your front knee, find a little resistance that pulls your quad back. Breathe in. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Parallel your feet with the edges of your mat. Arms stay out and hinge all the way down. Now hang out here. Keep breathing. Push into the pinky toe sides of your feet. Little rock side to side. Maybe even bend into your knees. Pull your chest down towards the earth. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Inhale, crescent lunge. Back heel stays lifted. Reach your arms up overhead. Breathe here. Cool. I think you guys can see Brant in the mirror if you want to see what the front looks like. But your hips are facing in the same direction. And so drive your, that would be right hip forward and left hip back into space. Take another breath in here. Exhale, warrior two. Spin open. Inhale, star pose. Lift everything up. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Bring it down. A little bit of hips today. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front of your mat. Now listen, inhale, high plank. Step it straight back. Keep your core strong. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you want to take a chaturanga in there, it's totally up to you. But we're going to take it to the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, scorpion dog. Stack your hips, open it up. Drive your left shoulder down and push up and out through your right palm. Feel engagement into the backs of your shoulders, into your biceps. Inhale, three-legged dog. Nice breath, babe. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, grounded twist. Right hand stays down this time. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Breathe. Trace your gaze all the way up to your top hand. Let that be that additional lift into your upper body. Take another breath in. Exhale, low lunge, both hands down. Inhale, warrior two. Spin open towards the side. Find your breath. Now we hang out here. It's easy just to relax and be like, yeah, when are we getting to the next pose? But can you stay present? Can you find what's difficult here and remain in it? Reach out a little further through your fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Parallel your feet. Hinge all the way down. Turn your toes in, your heels out. And then feel that difference between the weight in your heels, the weight into your toes, and how you get that stretch into different spaces on your legs through your lower back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Inhale, crescent lunge. Back heel stays lifted. Reach it up. Breathe here. Now, rather than your belly sticking out and having that little curvature in your low back, can you instead drive your tailbone down, pull your ribcage up, your belly in. Take another breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star, lift everything up. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Just for that one breath, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front of your mat. Inhale, high plank, step it back. Exhale, down dog. Now option here, again, you want to do a chaturanga. What do you need? Well, we're going to flow this. Breath to movement. Follow your breath. Inhale, right leg hop. Exhale, scorpion dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, grounded twist, right arm up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, stop. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, scorpion dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, grounded twist, left arm up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, low lunge to the back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, wide fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your space here. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to add on a little bit. So inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, scorpion dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, grounded twist. Here's the add-on. Exhale, option for horizon lunge. Reach towards the back of your mat. Rotate onto the pinky toe sides of both feet. It's an option. And so you're going to feel quite a bit of an outer hip stretch here. And again, rather than sinking down into that grounded arm, push up and away. Maybe hips go a little low. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, low lunge, both hands down. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, wide-legged fold. We're adding on here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, skandasana to the front of your mat. Bend into your right knee and sink your hips down towards your heel. And so your left leg is long, toes are flexed up towards the sky. Keep a little length in your spine. Feel a nice inner thigh stretch here. Big breath in. And big breath out. Inhale takes you through center. Exhale, low lunge to the back. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift it up. Exhale, add a back bend, open, bend into your back knee. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star, here's the change. Exhale, horse, sit it low. Wiggle it out a little side to side. Pull your low belly in and up. And then bring your hands onto your thighs. We'll take a twist here, breathe in. Exhale, twist towards the front of your mat. Stay for your breath in. Stay for your breath out. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, twist it to the back. Full inhale. Full exhale. One breath to each side. Inhale, center. Hi, Marla, to the front. Finally, jeez. Inhale, center. To the back. Look, there's 2 of them. Oh man, it's like the 4th class we've done and they finally come through. Come back to center. Reset, inhale, start, lift everything up. Expand, exhale, fold it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing up. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, scorpion up. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, grounded twist, left arm up. Exhale, option for that horizon lunge. Rotate onto the pinky toe sides of your feet. Reach towards the back of the room. The further that your hips sink down towards the earth, the more you'll feel that onto your outer hip. Push up and away through your grounded palm. Now inhale, reach up. Exhale, low lunge, both hands down. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Bring it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, skandasana to the front. This time bend into your left knee, send your hips down. It's okay if your heel lifts off of your mats. So we're working on the outer hips, the inner hips. Find a little bit more lift into your upper body, breathing. Breathe out. Inhale takes you through center. Exhale, low lunge to the back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Add that back bend. Exhale, open up. Maybe a little bend into your back knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, star. Exhale, back to horse. Sit it nice and low. And we're just going to hang out here. Hang out in that uncomfortable place. How can you find that comfort? How can you find something to learn about yourself within yourself? Breathe in. Breathe out. On your own, 2 more. 1 more. Inhale, star, burst open. Exhale. Oh wait, exhale, wide-legged fold. I got ahead of myself. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale, high plank, step it back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come down to a seat on your mat. I see all these bubbles popping up and I can't see what they say, so I'm really excited to see what they say after this. But I'm excited to see so many people that are here. Grab a little sip of water if you need it. Hope you guys are doing good. How are you doing?
Wonderful.
Hips are open. Hamstrings are open. Maybe. Okay. Let's lower down onto our backs. We're going to start with legs up the wall and get into some toe taps to start out with. So I'll turn a little bit to the side so you guys can see. Legs up towards the sky. And you're literally going to reach up and tap your toes, going side to side so we get into our obliques. So lift, twist, lift, twist. Exhale, exhale. So reach for your opposing pinky toe, bring it up and over. And instead of just rocking side to side, can you lift your body off the earth? It's not just your head, it's not just your neck, but getting into those core muscles. For 8, 7, 6, 5. We pulse in 4, in 3, in 2. Pulse in 1. Whichever side you're on, extend that opposing leg. Let's pulse. Pulse. Maybe both hands reach up. Exhale. Exhale. I know. Breathe it out. You're almost there. Just 8, 7, 6, 5. We switch in 4, 3, 2. Switch in 1. Other side. Let's pulse. Pulse. Exhale, grunt it out. Let it go, let it go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side, breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, legs up the wall. One more thing on our backs. This time we're gonna do the toe taps, but we're gonna extend our opposing legs, so adding everything together. So twist and twist. Scissor kick it, side to side. Exhale, exhale, lift, lift. 8. Yes, you can. 7, 6, 5. No one's watching. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, hug it in. Now rock along your spine, come up to a seat. We're going to take some boat pose here. So grab behind your knees, lean back, and lift through your chest. Option, keep your feet down to your mat, might be your toes, might be your heels. Add on a layer, lift your feet up off of your mat. Find your balance point right here. Now option to stay here. Option to bring your arms out to the side. Also option to bring your hands to heart center. What works for you, right? You can hold on, whatever you need, whatever you need. But we're gonna hold, right? Here's one of those postures, you're like, when are we gonna get out of this? When are we gonna be done with this? You stay through it. Now, how do you get a little stronger? How do you lift a little higher? Stay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Let it go. Meet in downward facing dog. Rock along your spine as many times as you need to. Get whatever movements out that you need. And let's get back to our down dog. Slow your heart rate down, slow your breath down. Be here. Reconnect. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, feet to hands, top of your mat. Now toe heel your feet to about hip width distance apart. And inhale, come into chair pose, feet are wide. Chair pose, we haven't been here yet. We're only here for a moment. Now bring your hands to heart center. You know we had to put some squats in, right? We had to put some squats in. So here we go. It's lower, lift, lower, lift. If you're listening along on that playlist, the beat's gonna be there for you. Even if you don't do it at the same time as us, we're listening to our own, so we might be on a different beat. And that's okay. Sit back in your heels. Maybe even lift your toes off your mat. Keep your chest forward. You can add in the arms. Maybe no arms. Maybe hands stay outward. Squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. Find a little bit of resistance. Last 8, 7, 6, 5. You're here for 4. Chair pose in 3. Chair pose in 2. And 1. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle pose on your left. Left arm goes underneath your right. Wrap it up and over. Round into your right foot. Bring your left leg up and over your right. Sit deep into your hips. Squeeze towards the center line of your body and compress everything down. Your knees, your nose, your thumbs, all in one long line. Maybe your toes work as a kickstand, that's okay too. Breathe in, breathe out. One-legged Tadasana is our transition. Inhale, one-legged, left knee lifts up. Exhale, flying crescent. Send your left leg back behind you and fly your arms back. Push into the ball mounts of your foot. Send your heart forward. Backs of your hands reach towards the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, warrior 1. Spin your back heel down to a 45-degree angle and reach your arms up overhead. Now breathe. You notice your hips open up quite a bit to the side. Step your back foot a little closer, maybe a little bit wider. Send your left hip forward. Press your right hip back and keep that bend into your front knee. Arms stay overhead. Take another breath in. Exhale, both hands down, low leg. Listen here. Inhale, halfway lift with a lifted leg. So lift your back leg off your mat. Press your heel towards the back of your mat and your toes flex down towards the earth. Fingertips are down. So your spine is long. So your top of your head and your heel are all in one long line. Take another breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Shake it out, shake it out. Let it go. Because we got a whole nother leg. We got to do the other leg. All right, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. We still got that beat, so a little more squats. It's lower, lift, lower, lift. This time feet are together, but no one's watching. So if you want to bring your feet hip width distance, if you're like, Tami, I don't want to do squats. I want to eat pizza. I want to drink a White Claw. Do whatever you got to do. We're going to do a few more squats. For 8, 7, 6, 5. You're here for 4, 3, chair pose in 2, chair pose in 1. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Eagle Garudasana is on your right. So right arm comes underneath your left. Right leg lifts up and over. Squeeze it in. Maybe you got space for that double wrap, or you just have a kickstand, and that is fine. Instead of thinking of how you can get out of this, how can you stay in it? Oh, get back in, get back in. I'm going back in. Find the focus. We transition to one-legged Tadasana. Inhale, one-legged, right leg lifts up. Exhale, crescent plane. Step your right foot back. Lift the backs of your hands towards the sky. Draw your pinkies in towards each other. Inhale, warrior one. Back foot comes down, 45-degree angle there. Reach your arms up overhead. Now breathe. Hips are forward. You can always adjust that back foot. Instead of pushing out through the front, can you lift? Take another breath in. Exhale, low lunge, both hands come down. Inhale, halfway lift with a lifted leg. Toes down, heel back, spine is long. From your heel through the crown of your head, find that line of energy. Stay here, take another breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Let it go. Whew. Inhale, slowly roll yourself all the way up to standing. Get out all those wiggles. Inhale, arms up, mountain pose. Exhale, dancer's pose on your left. Left elbow comes into your left hip. Now bend your left knee, reach back and grab for the inside of your left foot. So your inner elbow and your shoulder face out towards the side. Take a breath in here, find your focal point, and exhale, kick. Pull, pull in those opposite directions. Keep your gaze up. Keep your chest nice and open. Now what happened to your breath? How do you remain present? How do you stay here? We come into one-legged Tadasana. We're here in 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Left knee up. Listen, exhale, standing splits. Gracefully send your hands down. Your left leg back behind you. Now a little different than last time. Before you had your spine long, instead pull your chest in towards your leg. Option to test your balance. You might grab onto your standing leg with one hand or both hands. Maybe. Heel goes up even higher, hips are squared towards the earth. Stay here, take another breath in. Exhale, low lunge, land your back foot down to your mat. Inhale, crescent lunge. You know this, we've been here. Listen, exhale, warrior 3. Lunge forward onto your right foot. Lift your left leg up off of your mat. Reach your fingertips forward. Now if your arms are feeling it today and you want to stay here, bring your hands to heart center. It's totally okay. Keep that lift. Push up, up, up. Lift and fly. You got it. Hold it a little longer than you think you can for 3. Stay for 2. Stay for a half. And 1. Bring your hands down to your mat. Low lunge. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Let your right leg come up. Maybe scorpion dog. You might even flip dog. Open up through the front line of your body. It's up to you. And then come back to down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, top of your mat. Inhale, slowly again, go all the way up to standing.
We got one more side. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, dancer is on your right. Right elbow into your right hip. Bend your right knee. Grab for the inside of your right foot. Take a breath in here. Exhale to kick. Now you're welcome to stay right here. Just that force alone, you're already engaged, you're already present. And then find your focal point. Find your breath. Expand. Take yourself a little deeper, a little further than where you think that you can go today. You got it. Maybe a little higher. Maybe a little deeper. Maybe you fall out and that's okay. 3. One-legged Tadasana and 2. And 1. Bring it back. Ooh. One-legged Tadasana. Right knee lifts up. Exhale. Standing splits. Send your right leg back. Fingertips come down to your mat. Instead of your spine being long, pull it in towards your body. Body to thigh. Heel up even higher. Hips are squared. Grab it on. One hand, perhaps both hands. I got it for a second. Take another breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Whew. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 3. Send it forward onto your left leg. Lift your right leg up off of your mat. Hips are squared down. Option to bring hands to heart center if your shoulders are feeling it. If your arms are super heavy, what can you do to stay here? Keep breathing. You can. You got this. Almost there. You got it for 3. Stay for 2. Land your back foot down in 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, option for scorpion dog. Maybe straight to down dog. Maybe a little flip dog. Oh, it's good. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, drop down onto your knees. We're going to get a little closer down to our mat now. Grab a sip of water if you need it. We'll find camel pose here. So on your knees, stand up. Bring your hands onto your low back. Press your hips forward. Lift your chest to the sky. With your exhale, trace your gaze along the ceiling. Open up through the front line of your body. Feel as though a string tied to your heart pulls you up towards the sky. Expand. The back of your neck is strong. Your inhale is what carries you all the way back up. Inhale, bring it out. And exhale, have a seat on your heels. Camel pose. Oh, it's a big one. It can seem so simple, but yeah, it's really powerful. You feel your heart race. Maybe a little nauseous or lightheaded. Your body protecting itself. When you're ready, rock your hips off to one side. Come down to a seat on your mat. Extend your legs out long in front of you. Option here too, if you are like, my hips are feeling really open, you might take a wide-legged fold. But whichever you choose, breathe in. And exhale, hinge forward. You might reach for your toes or just out in front of you. It's up to you if you want a more active or a more passive fold. Maybe just let your head hang down. Round your spine, a little bend into your knees. Maybe it's your toes or your feet. Might just be your ankles. So especially after we do a big heart opener, a big back bend, like camel, taking our body in that opposite direction, feeling that bit of recovery. And something that a lot of us forgetting a bit, even I admit, sometimes forgetting that recovery that's necessary. And so allow yourself to be in here, because even that in itself can be uncomfortable. Just a couple more rounds of breath here. Stay here. Inhale, slowly bring you back up to your seat. With your exhale, lower down onto your back.
We'll take bridge pose. So plant the soles of your feet into your mat. Reach down so that your fingertips just barely touch your heels. Gaze straight up towards the sky. Your inhale, lift your hips up. Nuzzle your shoulders underneath you. If you want a little more chest expansion, interlace your hands behind your low back. I like to grab onto my heels so that I know that they're in the right place. Now notice where your knees are at. Can you squeeze your knees towards each other but find resistance, as if you have a block or something in between your knees that keeps them from coming together. So you're pushing and pulling in both directions. Getting a little activation into your outer glutes. Take another breath in. And exhale, gently lower your hips back down. Just like we started out, Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Again, there's that option for one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Maybe some open mouth exhales. Release anything that you're holding on to here. And reach for the outside edges of your knees. We're going to take that one more time. Bridge pose. If wheel is in your practice, you are welcome to take it. And if it's in your practice, you know how to get there. Otherwise, we'll go back into bridge. Second time. Inhale, lift your hips up. Bring your shoulders underneath you. Keep your gaze straight up towards the sky. Push your pelvic bone towards the sky. And then pull your rib cage down towards the earth and feel how you flatten out through the front line of your body. Quads are working to lift you a little bit higher. Take another breath in. And exhale, lower down. Fallen bridge. Bring your knees together to touch and your feet out wide. And just let your arms rest by your sides. And can you relax your lower back even closer down? And then gather your knees. Draw your knees in towards your body. We're going to take another supine twist here. Grab your right knee, hug it in. And exhale, send your right knee to the left side of your mat. And look over towards the right. And I like to leave a hand on top of my knee, just a little additional weight, but it's not so much pulling as it is just weight. And can you pay attention to the difference that you feel in your body from that first supine twist we did, right when we started out? So now, maybe you sink a little deeper. Couple more rounds of breath here. Just ease into it. Gravity takes over. And with your next inhale, bring yourself back to the center of your mat. Hug your knees in. And switch it out. Left knee stays in, right leg is long. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, supine twist. Send your left knee over to the right side of your mat. Gaze to the left. Let your upper body feel open. Maybe even the palm of your hand faces towards the sky. Notice how that allows your rib cage to have a little more room. With every breath, your knee comes a little deeper down towards the earth. Find a little more space. Big full breath in. Big full breath out. One more like that. Inhale takes you back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Squeeze it in. And exhale, legs up the wall. Extend your legs up overhead. And you can hang out here with that little bit of a bend into your knees. Something that can help if you don't have a block or anything like that. Just place your hands underneath your hips so it gives you a little bit of a shift of your hips. Now just exist. Just be here.
And exhale, Shavasana, let it go. Extend your legs long on your mat, arms by your sides. If you haven't done so already, close your eyes. If you choose to take this Shavasana in silence, I welcome you to it. Stay here. I will be here to guide you. Invite in small movements and allow those movements to grow. Take whatever shapes that you need. Maybe it's a big morning stretch. Roll to one side. And take a fetal position. With closed eyes, press yourself up to a seat. Sukhasana, easy pose. I bring my palms to meet at my heart center. Thank you for taking this time for yourself to reset, to recharge, to be in a space that isn't always easy, so that you can learn, that you can grow, and we can do this together. Bring my hands to my third eye center, that space right between my eyebrows, and bow forward to all of you, sealing in your practice. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you for taking some time out of your day to give yourself this practice, this much needed practice. And thank you for those of you that have donated. I really look forward to seeing messages. And I know so many of you are out there and you're doing all the work. And we're all doing it in our own ways. And so I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you for being a support here.
And again, if you missed at the beginning of class, we are donating all of the proceeds today. All the donations are going to the ACLU, to American Civil Liberties Union. I thought Marla was going to do a little cameo, but she's not coming by again. But this will be up on Facebook. It will be up on Instagram if I can figure it out. There's Marla. See, if you stuck around to the end, you got that. So again, thank you so much. And I hope to see all of you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.